It is Sunday, the 7th of June 2026. It's 10 minutes past 6 p.m. A very good evening. Or perhaps a very good afternoon or a very good morning, depending on where you are. Hope you're having a very lovely day. Gonna go ahead and continue on with Sunday sessions. There we go. Put you lower like that. Last time around, the music, speaking of music, last time around didn't quite go according to plan. As I was listening back to the... Let me actually go and find something else to put on real fast. This instrumental, there we go. Pardon me, let me quickly move this into something less singy. There we go. Anyway, as I was saying last time around, turns out that the audio wasn't great. That's not fully on me. I hope to have fixed this. If not, please let me know. It turns out that the last Sunday stream was so quiet, you could not actually hear me unless you were really trying with headphones. That's on me. Seems that somewhere something went wrong in the audio settings, and I will make sure that hopefully that is fixed for today. Because if it isn't, then oh no, oh dear, I am not sure. Yeah, anyway, gonna go ahead and continue on with INFRA today. That's to say, I've got to go ahead and continue an engineer's worst day on the job. Last time around, we managed to slowly but steadily make our way through the dam that we were sent to in order to investigate, where we discovered that there might be more afoot than we at first realized. Only to then enter the Bergman tunnels and meet a couple of characters in the form of writing they've left behind. Who knows, they might become relevant at some later point in time. And we've ended not yesterday's stream, last Sunday's stream, by way of destroying what I can only assume is an important part of infrastructure for that particular dam, or that particular bit of tunneling. And we have just entered the outside world once more, as we are near a facility of some kind. There we go. I will admit I'm a bit tired. I've been a bit tired all week, to be honest. That's just... I don't know what I don't know why. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a very lovely Sunday once again. We're just gonna go ahead and... I'm quickly doing some final checks here. I am starting later today for two reasons. One is that I am just awake later. And B, there were a couple of people that did mention wanting to see this but weren't able to. Also, all infra streams will be up on YouTube one day after release, so that way there's still some level of motivation to watch it over on Twitch, I guess. Now, if you're wondering why are you not putting this up on, or why are you just not streaming this on YouTube, the reason is about as simple as it possibly can. It is because YouTube really doesn't like it if you switch games a lot. Like, YouTube really isn't a big fan of this moving around of things, which we are currently doing. We're in the middle of doing that every Sunday. We are obviously streaming a fundamentally different game, especially once we move to Persona 4. Yes, I have heard that there are leaks. No, I have not seen the leaks yet. That is probably the best thing I can say. I will also say I'm probably gonna ask someone to see if the audio is all working fine, and if it isn't, then if it is and it's still gonna sound like weird on the recording, at that point I'm just gonna need to go ahead and assume that something is going wrong on that end. So that will be fun, I guess. Let me go ahead and... I mean, I'm kind of hoping that someone will at some point, one of the regulars will at some point jump in and help me figure out with audio, because the problem with audio is often you think that you know how it sounds until it is actually up there. Let me go and see here. Okay, yeah, so games we want to go ahead and move up. There we go. I think because it is gonna be mostly audio stuff, so yeah, great, let's go and continue on. So yeah, last time around we stepped outside after what can only be described as a mistake. It's right there, it's the Bergman Tunnels. There is a car here. We could very easily, there we go, there's the Bergman Tunnels. We could very easily just, there's a car here. We can technically leave. We can check out anytime we like. We can never leave. Interesting. The weird thing is... Oh. Hello.
Geocache. There isn't anything inside it.
Neat. This is interesting. There's like this door locked here. I will be honest, I know that there's an ARG going. 1 second, hang on. It's actually a good moment to just put in an additional command. It's it's called the theater command, and the reason we do it is because if we add it in there we go. Then you can see here that even if the streamer has played the game before, only what is shown on stream is considered. No, that is because I have played this game before a long time ago. And games like these often tend to attract people that are very knowledgeable about the game, which is genuinely great and amazing. Love every second of that. But it's kind of to make sure. This is one of those experiences you kind of want to not be spoiled with. People in chat neither. It is interesting though that these doors lock, because I know there's an ARG, and I'm beginning to wonder if the fact that we can interact with the lock means that we can possibly at some point... I don't know. Anyway, if you want to know where we are, I believe that over there is the sawmill? Maybe not. No, wait, we did actually walk quite a bit, so in a new part of the map. So let's go ahead and do walkie-walkie. Just say a blue pipe, pump A3 and A4. That is fine. There's also lots of locked things there. Got there something. Seems to be a keycard of some kind. Pipe entrance. Okay. Hello. Oh, it's a pink card that we got. Okay. Well, colors useful. That is less useful.
It's me. I'm somewhere near the Bergman's house. I barely got out there before the ceiling caved in.
Are you serious?
I'm always serious. Now I'm at this control center of sorts. What do I do?
There should be a way to enter another part of the tunnels from there. I'm not very comfortable sending you down there again, but it's invaluable that we know the full extent of the damage.
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Mark.
Alright then, guess we're gonna go further down into the tunnels. Well, those were two things. The basic gameplay is walk around, take pictures of everything that looks broken. What's this? Pine Fell Water Plant Facility Plant. Wow, that is a word and a half right there. Okay, let's see here. Basement, second scale shown in small scale than the main floor. Tunnel, staircase, basement, beer. Oh, I like beer. I do enjoy beer. Let me see here. So a chlorine, pool room, storage, control room is up on the second floor. Chlorine tank, chlorination. You are here. Well, that's helpful. Oh, the chlorine tank is outside. I think that's what that means. So what does it say don't use the elevator. Alright then. Oh, this is the other... okay. And then this leads outside. Is this something we should take a picture of? Not sure. Okay. Let me just, before we do anything, take a moment to... oh, oops, there we go. Okay, so these are water filtration. For some reason, half the stuff we find is not working. What's this? Pool 1, chlorination, fresh pool. Is this stuff not being chlorinated? That sounds bad. Well, let's just open all the doors first. Okay, that leads over here. Can't interact with that. Let's not touch anything until we are certain of what it does. Okay, this leads to upstairs. Look out there. Metro workers to protest today. Alright, well, good for the workers, I guess. Pardon me. The Public Transport Workers Union have stated that they will protest today at the Stalberg Central Railway Station middle level platform, very specific. The protest will start with a walkout at 2 p.m. and last for the rest of the day. The protest is expected to cause severe interruptions with the metro traffic on the City Loop line, possibly other lines as well. Walkout is the latest event in the public transport workers' fight for the better welfare. The PTWU has also stated that the main reason for today's protest at the Central Railway Station is the worrying conditions of the metro tunnels. Sounds bad. Many of the tunnels are in such bad shape that a major collapse could happen at any given moment, says PTWU spokesperson Lars Hindel. Last week, a maintenance worker died from injuries sustained when repairing a metro tunnel near Altreek Square. 2 others had minor injuries. The PTWU has been in internal turmoil lately, as accusations of poor spending of funds and abstaining from taking action on the metro tunnels matters have become louder. Some of the public transport workers even claim that the PTWU leaders are taking money from the Stalberg Mass Transit Company to not use their full arsenal of the industrial action. Good lord. PTWU will finally organize a walkout has finally organizing a walkout came as a complete surprise to SMT mediators. Thought we had a good thing going on with these negotiations, but looks like we were wrong, says Carl Lindemann, spokesperson for Stalberg Mass Transit. And there's also the Walter Square Metro accident anniversary today. Also with the radioactive hamburger. Ooh. No, don't look at hamburger. I have pizza later today. Today marks the 30th anniversary of the infamous Walter Square Metro accident. Justice for the Metro Victims Civic Group has stated that they will hold a memorial service at the Stalberg Central Railway Station today, starting at noon. Some of the victims' relatives stated they discussed at the PTWU's plans to protest at the same place at the same time. PTWU reminded them that the metro workers also had relatives in the accident, and their cause with justice for the metro victims is united. The Walter Square Metro accident happened on the 8th of August 1986, when one metro train was accidentally routed to an old and unused portion of the metro square network near Walter Square. Vibrations caused the tunnel caused by the train collapsed the old tunnel on top of the train. So a total of 86 passengers went missing and presumed dead. None of the bodies were ever dug up, as authorities claimed the rescue mission would have been too difficult and dangerous. Many of the victims' relatives believe that not all has been revealed about the incident. There are many theories as to what really happened to that metro and its passengers, but as of today, truth remains a mystery.
Interesting.
So far, that's what we've been doing, is we have been... Alright. Well, there's an outbreak coming up, so we will wait for that to finish. So yeah, there is clearly something foul afoot. Yeah, apparently there is an Xbox showcase coming up. Let me see when that is meant to happen. Not that I'm planning to, but that way I sort of know. Oh, it's in 30 minutes. Well, that sucks. Well, we're not gonna watch that. We are casually playing a relaxing Sunday game. So while everyone else is gonna be watching the Xbox stuff, we are not. Good lord, I don't know what's going on with me today. And there we go, welcome back everyone. Let's see here. Marco, my friends at the lab finally gave me the results of your sample. The large amounts of metal in the water go past limits for drinking water by more than tenfold. Bacteria levels are also well above standard. I'm guessing it has something to do with the new mine. Don't tell anyone or we will lose our jobs.
Fascinating.
Well, guess who's going to lose their job? It's not me, it's not me. I swear, I don't know what's going on with coughing today. Hey, it's me. I'm in the tunnels. There's something wrong with the red pipes. Don't turn on pumps A1 or A2. The water is really polluted. I need to figure out what happened here. By the way, Marco accidentally dropped the other tunnel's keys in the pool. I couldn't find them, but I'll take another look once the pool is drained. Just need to close the pipes. The pumping station keys on the table. Thank you. Okay.
Intriguing.
Okay, so what do we have? Open the pumps A1 and A2 first. Okay, so we can close. Oh, hang on. Wait, hang on. There is no chlor. Wait, what? The city is not getting any chlor. Wow. Okay, so there's no chlorination happening whatsoever in the city. That sounds bad. Like, call me suspicious, but that sounds bad when...
4 packs of camera batteries.
When there is no chlorination at all. Let me go ahead and let me go.
3 packs left. I have 5 packs of flashlight batteries now.
Well, good for them. Oh wow, what's that? Is that a banning? It is. How medically fascinating. Okay. So we have the keys for the pumping station. Wait, hang on. Were we here before? No, we were not. That looks bad. Okay, so these have fallen into. Okay, so the main question is. Ah, okay. Now, in theory, we could just try and go down, but. Thank you. But I am kind of feeling like the coral chlorination is gonna be an issue. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. We can end here. Okay. So the chlorination tank is currently not running. That sounds like a problem. So what we probably want to do... Do not use the elevator. Was a thing. Let's just go downstairs and kind of see what's up. Well, that's up. Okay, content. Interesting. Entrance. Okay, so we need to... What's this? Pipe can only be opened when water is not flowing. Well then. First. Thank you. I don't think it's a it is a considered a problem. Okay, water is currently flowing. But I think what we also want to do, because it sounds dangerous to keep the water... What's this? First close the pipes, then the pumps. Red line equals A1 and A2, blue line equals A3 and A4. And don't forget to open the flushing pipe. Turquoise line on the end. Don't forget to open the flushing line. The question is, where is that key card he mentioned? How are we gonna do this? Well, let's just begin with basic repairs, I guess. Open the flushing line. Marco, you're right, it's getting worse every day. I checked the tunnel yesterday and saw how big the cracks are now. I sent another email to my boss about it, but he still hasn't replied. I'm not sure if he's ignoring them or just not receiving them. What should we do? I found some guy named Lucas wandering around the tunnel entrance, wandering around the tunnel's entrance trying to find a way in. I warned him about the dangers and asked him to move along, but it looks like he found a way in anyway. Knowing what's down there, I really hope he came to his senses and turned back. I sure as hell am not going to go in there to look for him. You read the news about open sewer. Place is a mess. Glad I don't live there. Still gives me the creeps thinking about all those homeless people that went missing there and were never found.
Interesting.
Don't forget to open the flushing pipe. Okay then. So step 1 is going to be... Oh, that's cool. Oh, let me save it just in case. In case I do something dumb and stupid. That was dumb and stupid. There was many dumb and stupid things. So why are we allowed up here? Like, what is here that isn't elsewhere? Maybe it's just a thing where it's like, oh yeah, it's just you're just allowed to do that. Okay. So let me just quickly go through what I think we need to. Okay. Yeah, I think I. Okay, so I saw a. There we go. Saw one of you. I think step 1 is going to be. Oops, come on, buddy. Is going to be opening up the flushing line. That way, there's water can always disappear whenever needed. Then we will open up the red line. Blue pipe is pump. Wait, hang on, wait, what? I thought that the blue line was. I'm so confused. Hang on, let me go ahead and be smart and begin by opening up. Let me just first of all have a look around. Chlorination. Okay. So chlorination is currently not on. That's an issue. But before we do anything else, let us take a moment to, there we go. Hi, Akotasu. Hope you're having a very good morning. Welcome to a game about having a very bad day as a civil engineer. Hope you're having a very lovely morning. Over here, literally waking up. Well, that's a good sign. Okay, so I think step 1 is to open the flushing line. So the flushing line is open now. So we can move the pumps as needed. Open pumps A1 and A2 first. There's also a chlorination issue, which is currently not being done. Yeah, no, there is. I think there is actually like a couple of levers that we can pull. I'm currently trying to figure out because we need to get rid of. So the yellow line needs to stop. We cannot continue until we find a way into the yellow pipes. But there is another problem, which is that there is no chlorination happening, and the red line pipes are full of sewer water. So I think step 1 is gonna be to open up chlorination. That way, at the very least, chlorination is flowing through the city again. Open up both pipes, and then we can deal with the red and blue pipes. I think that is gonna be just step 1. Get chlorination in there. And then we can work on whatever happens next. Also, I'm still on the lookout for any damages, because we need to take pictures of all of it. It's outside. But yeah, so this is a game where you take pictures of damaged things and try to repair them if necessary. Because, yeah, the dam that we were told to inspect is about to break. Okay, so that is chlorination. That's now open. I assume that's now working? Why would the chlorine tank have been closed? Like, I'm sort of assuming that you want chlorinated water, right? Like, every single town that stops chlorinating their water suddenly sees an intense spike in, like, bad teeth. Did I already take a picture of it? I did, okay. And of that as well. See, it's these kinds of things that we need to take pictures of. That's bad. That is very bad. So let's just, okay, so chlorination is like this. Okay, so now we have at the very least both these lines open. Now we want to get rid of the blue line so that we can grab whatever is in pool 3 or 4. just doing this step by step because I am not qualified to mess with any of these things. I assume they have. Like, speaking as someone that dabbles in science, 99% of the time, if it looks like it has coffee in it, it probably does. We do not exist without coffee. Okay, so pumps A3 and A4 are now being opened. No? No? Oh, okay, can't. Okay, so... Oh, we can't do anything with that line. Okay, that's an interesting problem. Wait, hang on. There's something beeping here. Okay, so blue line 3 is now closed. Oh, blue pipe... Okay, so there's still one pipe running. Good lord, I am not qualified to deal with any of this, and yet here we are. Let's go ahead and open and lower one of the pools at one at a time. Let's see if that is a thing we can mess around with. We can't, okay. Oh, it might be because we are currently... Oh, okay, we can't do that because there's currently water running through it. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so A2 is now currently in pool 2. So let's go down here. We haven't gone down here yet. I should have probably done that first. Okay, I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, so we've opened up the pipe to A2, which is now water running through it. Do we just open this? No. There are buttons. I have pressed a button. I don't know what I did with pressing the... Okay, so that is lowering the water. Okay. Pool 3 is currently... I'm just pressing buttons. Seeing if it does anything. Because there's apparently something in one of... I guess in one of these? Let me try again. Okay, the flushing pipe has been opened. First close the... Oh, first close the pipes, then the pumps. I can't read. This is beginning to be a bit of a problem, my inability to read and understand basic words. So, we need to close the pipe now. We need to open up the red pipe. Oh, open the pumps. Okay, so there we go. Technically, we have finished our job, but I am not happy yet. Because there's more stuff that we can do here. Okay, so open up these two. This feels too easy. Like, there's a whole lot of additional steps we can do that feels wrong. Where do I need to go again? Over here. Okay, so these two are now open. We need to open up line 1 somehow. Okay, pull 1. Open you. Fresh water is currently flowing through here, so line 1 is currently as water flushing. We can now close 3 and 4, and then hopefully we can also open up pool 1, and then from there, yes, that's a thing. Thing here is beeping. Let's sounds like, I guess, good PP? I assume it's good PP. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I know what it is that we're doing here. We are closing off the files because one of the messages mentioned that there was sewage water running through the system. So by doing this, maybe we are rediverting the system to just only accept that could possibly be what we are doing. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, there's something here. There is something here. That is some kind of key card. I don't know to where, but it's a thing. Okay, so we want to... Okay, hang on. We want to close that, open up that, and then open the valve again. Not sure what it will do, but I'm sure messing with levers can't be the worst thing on the planet. Oh, did we... Ah! We need to close everything again. Okay, there we go. Close that. Close the pump. Activate the water that is now being chlorined. Open the pipe again. See if that works. It's only being filled with water. That isn't. The fact that we can still mess around with this and I haven't heard the little "you've done well" jingle yet makes me think that we're still working through things. Now, I feel like... Low pH, okay. That's chlorination. Am I doing something wrong? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. So the red pipe goes to A1 and A2. We cannot access this pipe because we cannot open it. What am I missing here? Do we just open the blue pipes again? Is that it? Pumps A3 and A4 Do we just open both of these pumps, and now that we sort of like have a lock on that, we only use... We no longer use the normal pipes? Is that what we're meant to be doing? I can always check. First move them back full of water. Because this is the chlorination bath. Now unlock overview. Especially now that we've gotten the key to who knows where. And then open up. And then you would have only the computer activated pipes running in theory. No, that's not it either. I am so confused. I am genuinely unsure as to where we are going wrong here. And I might look this up because I feel like I'm so close. Let's... It's interesting, like I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm doing wrong. There we go. Stallboy wiki. Okay, let me see here, because I got here the thing that I need to do. There we go, I've got the Stallboy wiki here. Go to the computer, open up the left line, the right coloring line, or the top blue line. We've done that. Hang on, let me... So open the top left blue line, we did that. The right chlorination, oh wait, hang on, the right chlorination line. There we go. And the top blue line. So that is chlorination. Chlorination is running. To enter the fill pool, we've done that. Turn around, go into the room with the stack, yada yada, take a picture of the smoke. Go through the room between A1, enter the pipe room. The right, all the valves in this room should now be opened. We've done that. Go behind pipe A4 and grab the blue valve. Okay, turn the slot valve in the hole and turn it. Yeah, go back to the broken building and start them up. Unlock the key and turn on the chlorine tank. We've done that. Go back and open the right valve. Couldn't do that, right? It's like we couldn't open the right valve before. Might need to do that actually in that case. Oh, you know what might have caused it that we couldn't deal with it? Is it might be that because there was no water running. Close valve A4. Go to the drain. Go back to open the valve. The valve should be opened. Return the blue valve and turn the blue valve outside. Open it again. And open the top left. Okay. Okay. According to the wiki, we have the thing that we forgot to do was open up one of the lines, and apparently, and I saw this real fast in the wiki, we needed to, because I kind of figured like if we're allowed to mess around so much with the system, then I assume there is a reason for it. Also, apparently there is a broken building here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's try that again. This time around, opening up the red line as well. Ah, there we go. Okay, I see what I've been doing wrong. It was indeed we needed to add the additional one.
That should do it.
There we go. And right on time for an ad break. Good lord. All of that in order to open everything up. I am... yeah. So, thank you very much for the reminder to hydrate and to stretch. Got myself some water here. Also wearing a lovely anime tracksuit because I can't be bothered to switch into normal clothes tonight. All right, have a good Sunday as well, dude. And yeah, that was a nice stretch right there. Big stretch. Nice big stretch. There we go. Now everything is working. Okay. That's good. That is really good. That is exactly what we want. Is to just have everything working as intended with like no weird questions. Good. This is good. Also, welcome back. Pardon me. Ah, there we go. Now... oh. Yeah, that would do it. Well, down to B5 we go, I guess. There. Okay, more Backman tunnels, I guess. Ah, so that's how he found his way in. That would do it. That is bad. Also, the Xbox Showcase has begun, so to people that would otherwise be watching me, I hope you enjoy it.
Someone should get that fixed.
I agree. Okay.
Still 4 packs left.
Good. I have no clue what we are below, but it is making quite a racket. Alright, more Bergman tunnels. Well.
I have 5 packs of flashlight batteries now.
This looks, I want to say, promising. Yep, there we go, Bergman. Alright, we're back on schedule, I guess. Don't really want to go anywhere I don't need to be. Oh, wait, no. That looks relatively bad. Let's go ahead and take a picture of it. That is gonna be a serious problem.
Did I do that?
Apparently we did, yes. So I guess the... Okay, let's see here.
The water company should pay me for this.
I agree on that one. That is, oh no. Something tells me that it is bad what we did. It is very, 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 very bad. Cute. Stays open? Alright then. That just stays open.
Only 2 packs left. 7 packs of flashlight batteries now.
Raft is ready for another delivery for the distributors at the open sewer, leaving for the long and dangerous journey when the raft can be fully loaded.
Interesting.
Okay then. I mean, it's nice and relaxing.
That makes 8 packs of flashlight batteries.
Okay. What the fuck? Next time you make a delivery, don't trust that idiot Matt with distribution. He's already in great debt to us. Yes, this is the same guy who ruined my logging business. No wonder he now lives in the open sewer. He deserved it.
Intriguing.
I mean, this is... Oh, this is a fake sauna. Well, I mean, yeah, no, yeah, sure, fake sauna, fake sauna. Looks nice, looks neat. Yes. Right then. Also, the Xbox Showcase has officially begun, so if you are enjoying that, then by all means, hope you are. This looks bad. Do I want to get onto the thing that is 100% really bad and it will absolutely ruin? Oh, we can... Okay. Spooky music. Oh god, these tunnels are in genuinely really bad shape. Okay, don't. Why are people using this as a smuggling run? Oh, this is genuinely really, really bad. Okay, come on, we can do this. None of these are pictures, how are none of these pictures? Or is it just like one less picture for the evil thing of doom and death? which I am more than willing to accept as what we are gonna call this. Seems you're entering some kind of maybe natural rock formation. Okay, then. I'm not gonna say like it's easier to do this when crouching, because you have a better idea of where you are standing. Like this almost feels easier because you have a better idea of what it is that you are or where you are standing compared to like it almost feels as if you have like just more control over the entire thing if you do it like this. He says, being absolutely scared. Yeah, this feels easier for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, speaking of things being easy. Okay. None of this. Alright then. None of that apparently deserves a picture. Okay then. That probably does. Yes, it does. Thank you. We are taking more pictures now than we have in the 3 hours before this point. I mean, to be fair, we are sort of at fault here on that one. Although, in our defense, we did need to somehow leave the tunnels at that point. I mean, they're apparently doing runs through this, like, how? This has to be the most unsafe drug smuggling tunnel that I have ever seen, although I wonder how much of that is due to our shenanigans earlier compared to that is as a result of, like, maybe normally the tunnels aren't that dangerous, it's just that what we did made it more dangerous. That's an entirely reasonable way to look at it, to be honest. Okay, so we have entered a... Oh, no. I wanted to look back. There we go. Okay, so that's just more so like, okay, that's the start of the level. Normally they can... So that there was just no way to hide that this was the beginning of the level. What the... Is that green? Do we... I guess we do. I mean, hang on. That looks beautiful. Hang on. There we go. That looks beautiful. Let's not reload yet. Is this all singular thing? Seems so. Just checking. That is surprisingly beautiful. Like, yeah. Not sure if I like the spore sort of like animation coming off of it. But that looks worrying. That as well, actually. Right there. But no, yeah, that looks...
Only one.
Or not. Okay, take 2. The part where we don't accidentally die. Apparently our civil engineers
Only one pack of batteries left.
Apparently our civil engineers are incapable of swimming. Or maybe the water is just too deep for swimming. That's also an option. Well, this is the route we're already going down, so we might as well continue it for a bit. No, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Apparently we need to continue making pictures of the mushrooms, so that's what we shall continue on doing. We were so close, it feels like! This is so iffy, because I can't judge how far the raft is from either point. Okay, that looks relatively okay. Now that gives us time to take a picture of this. And now I think we are completely in the clear. It looks as if we are completely in the clear. Let me just switch, just a bit. Small switch. Okay. Well. We are somewhere new. With daylight. And it's another set of the Hammer Valley Hydro. Okay, that's apparently both. Well. Welcome to wherever we are. I assume this is all still part of the tunnels. Music definitely has changed into something more peaceful, which I approve of. Be free. It really is an underground. What was the name of this chapter again? An underground world? It really is. Really does feel like that. My good lord. The best part is it's the kind of infrastructure that I know has to exist where I live, but like it's just not the kind of thing you think about. Like if anyone ever asks like where's a lot of money going? Here. Oh, is that not a... Never mind. The answer is to stuff like this. No, that's not. Because like, good lord. Just to see a sheer scale as well.
Must be careful not to go too deep.
Okay. Okay, we're across water. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking around and be like, wow. Oh, maybe that's something that we already did when we took the picture. Maybe that's what the picture was that we took. Practice, I just kind of want to look around a bit more. Because, dear lord. So B1. All of this looks... Okay, oh, we're going somewhere above ground again. Or at least, this is clearly part of some kind of above-ground installation.
That makes 2 packs of spares for the camera.
I'm at the very least happy we've got spares in the first place. Blood, door, alarms, control panel. We got a new version of this piece of shit. It's way better. Picture? Oh, picture. Notice this can only be used when the generators are turned on. Okay, so generators are not currently turned on. So no messing around with this. The music is very peaceful though. Really enjoying it. Eric was injured yesterday because something went wrong with generator G2. Parts of the ceiling collapsed over Eric. He's in the hospital now. We should have fixed G2, but they're closing this place down permanently. Don't turn on generator tier G2. Okay.
Interesting.
That is indeed interesting. Oh, it's also even like all the computers to signify the fact that it is an older place. Oh, we could just... Rule 1, always search for a light.
That's 3 packs of camera batteries.
Nothing here. Okay. Good lord, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful in sort of like more of a strangely industrial way, but not something that I'm opposed to. Okay, so the exit is over there. Just need to go do my due diligence there.
Well, time to turn around and find another way.
Oh. How cute.
Seven packs of batteries left.
Okay, can't fix that. Okay, so don't turn on generator G2. Oh, this is part of the same network. Okay. Well, we can at the very least turn on all of this.
How many of these things are there?
Enough, I feel, is the answer.
4 packs of camera batteries.
Okay, so that doesn't work. So found our goal, I guess, for now, which is to... Game. Swap.
Should be.
There we go. Kind of figured that was going to happen. Alright then.
Should be careful with all this equipment.
Ah, that explains why it's game over. That's the first time he said that. If he had said it from the before, it would have been like, oh, he can actually swim. It's just that he quite literally cannot afford to... So something is causing... Oh, there we go. Only one generator can be overwritten.
That should do it.
Okay, good. Now, before we do anything else, let's go back up and see if we missed anything. got the feeling that going up the elevator is gonna cost everything to progress. Given the fact that it's literally called exit. So I kinda want to...
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
Oh, well, there we go. Wait, hang on. What's the elevator do in that case? That looks like genuinely the way out. I am a little confused. So the generators are now all working again.
That's not good.
I guess that's my answer. That is my answer. I guess the answer is that there is no elevator. Alright then. So, generators have been activated. 2 has been overwritten because we can't touch it. Or rather, we don't want to touch it. So then we just go here. Oh, I don't. Well, it definitely looks like an exit. To the bottom house, pretty. You know what? Some things are not meant to be found. I don't know what that is. Gate, there we go, thank you. To be quite frank, I don't think I want to know. What I know is that we have a thing for the gate, which is somewhere. That means we can, I assume, exit. If I can find the gate. Which... does not seem to be here. And I have not found another gate yet. I feel there's an air break coming up in 1 minute. We need to somehow make, I assume, our way over there, or maybe over there. Well, we have a thing for... Oh, hang on, maybe we need to go all the way down. Oh, that might be it. It's like now that maybe I missed something on the left side. Question is, how do I get to the left side? Because there's something there. I'll think about that during the outbreak. I made the mistake on Friday of drinking like so much iced tea, and I am being punished for it ever since. Like, it's not even funny how much I'm being punished for it. Like, the lethargic doesn't quite fit how I am feeling. Come on, can I maybe? I mean, there's a ladder here. Like, lethargic does work for the fact that it's a Sunday stream, of course. There you go. Anyway, welcome back everyone. I did try something else for a bit, but I am not sure how to proceed from here. Maybe I need to go back? So we got ourselves a gate key. So the question is, where's the gate? Oh, wait, hang on. Wasn't there like a thing where... Oh, do we need to press these buttons? Okay. So A1 and B1 works, system error 10, okay. So, what, okay, so B3 is now open. A2 is now open, as is B1.
3 packs left.
So... let's see what's behind this door. That's closed. Okay. Let's not go there. That looks bad. Let us instead try. Oh, ah. Alright then. We have here. So B1 is not open. Oh, maybe one of the A1s is now open that we can access. That's probably it. Let us see what has changed here. Oh, there we go. A2 is now open. now we can open up A2, and that allows us to go to other places that we couldn't access before. Gotcha! I don't know if this is the right way to go. Okay, so this just stays open, I guess.
That makes 8 packs of flashlight batteries. 7 packs of batteries left.
Tunnel is
Still
closed.
6 packs of batteries left.
My bad. Tunnel is closed. The new water tunnel is under construction. Keep out. Well, they are not joking. So then where does the other one lead? Like, I am so worried that I might be accidentally taking the right path. Might just save and see where this leads. And if it leads somewhere where we don't want it to go, we can always reload. Let's try that again. Or maybe we can't? Then why give us access to this key? Why even allow us? I will keep trying until I know for certain. I will continue to try. Like, you can't just give me a key that is absolutely pointless. There is no reason for this whole thing to okay, maybe there isn't. Okay, so I guess this just kind of leads to nowhere. In that case, okay, this is a part of the same tunnel collapse. That's a part of the same tunnel collapse, it seems. Oh boy. This is a long chapter so far. That is the tunnel collapse. That we need. Or something else that we do not have yet. Okay, so that's where that leads. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, where is the other one? So then where is what I'm looking for? I could go ahead and go back, but I kind of don't want to if I can help it. Not here. I mean, I'm assuming it's not at that particular jumping puzzle. That would be mean. And I don't know how... So far, the game hasn't been that mean yet. If I go back to the other room, is there anything that I would find that... So far I'm seeing nothing yet. At least nothing that looks bright and red. We are going very far back for like one very specific item. Okay. So then what am I missing? I am missing something, and I don't want to look it up because I doubt. So far the game has been cryptic, but every area is sort of its own puzzle. Like you don't have to go all the way back. Like we finished the sort of like puzzle in the open, so I assume that there is no puzzle in, but that we don't just suddenly have to move stuff around for no reason. There's nothing there. There's nothing here. Wait, I need to reload the flashlight. Oh, there we go. I was looking for something that didn't exist.
5 packs of batteries left.
Okay. That's a thing. These just look like old mining tunnels. Fascinating. Okay, can't enter that. Let's see here. What do we have? Wow. That is indeed an old mining place of some kind. Oh, there is light here. And I shall
4 packs of camera batteries.
use that light in order to very quickly... Because at the same time as I'm streaming, there's also the Xbox showcase happening. So let me very quickly see if anything interesting is happening. Let's see. Oh, there's apparently let me see, Crazy Taxi. There's apparently something Minecraft. Ooh, oh, hang on, this is interesting. The Persona 4 revival is coming out in February Oh, I know what I'm streaming all of February. Haha! In that case, actually, my Persona 4 playthrough is gonna come... Neat. Alright. Fuck yeah. Persona 4 is one of my favorite Personas, so... Genuinely really happy to see that. That also means that that's probably the only interesting thing that I'm gonna be seeing when it comes towards the Xbox showcase, so... Let's just go ahead and ignore that for the rest of it. Hey, I need you to bring in the dynamite from the tunnel excavation site. Don't ask why, Hartman didn't tell me either. He seems to be on the right track about Zanderberg's whereabouts though, so let's just do what he says. After you bring me the dynamite, Hartman wants you to get back to spying on Max Collar. We saw that during the we read about him during the last stream. He might know where Jeff Walter is. Sooner or later he will meet up with Walter. Don't worry, we'll be able to pay you more when everything is done. Eric Kleinman.
Intriguing.
Well, this looks terrifying. I believe the word is.
That's 6 packs of flashlight batteries.
Oh, this leads right to here.
Well, that's gonna be expensive.
Oh, and then if you have you can skip the other. Oh, you can skip
I
the
have
other
5
puzzle.
packs of camera batteries now.
Whoops. I feel like by now we should absolutely not be here on our own. Okay. This, what I'm about to do is dangerous. Kiddos, don't try this at home. Let's also take shelter in here. Safe. That was loud. That was very, very, very loud. All right. Let's hope that's a tunnel, and that is a tunnel entrance. Hello, number 26. So, what, this was a part that was just never finished? I'm slightly confused as to, how, where, why, how did nobody ever find this? It's right next to what I can only assume is a power station of some kind. Someone must have, been like, hey, what's going on with that weird door? Can I use one of you? I can, okay. It's too far. Nope, that's not actually too far. This whole tunnel feels like it was just never finished and just kind of left here. Okay, So I assume I need to take the thingy that I saw with me. Actually, now looking at it from this side, it feels less like a deliberate log. Like almost feels like it was deliberately hidden. I can't quite put my finger on why, but it's just something about the rock sliding feels unnatural. Sort of like in the same way that the rock slide we cast during last Sunday's stream feels artificial in a way that I can't fully place. Okay, I can climb on this. Here's the rule of climbing. Check if you can climb on it. Okay, there we go. Let me put you here, and that should in theory allow us to do some basic parkouring. Oh, no, 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 no. Behave. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's do this one at a time. Let's begin with you. Because, guys, I can just put you somewhere and you can just be left. So go ahead, put you here. Then we go down again. Take you with us. Then we do the climb one more time. Go, step, climb. Turn around. That should work in theory. But the word in theory is doing quite a bit of heavy lifting here. There we go. Never mind, what in theory is actually doing no lifting here. Hooray! My ingenuity! I too have conquered the art of the basic box puzzle. Let me see here. Is there anything here that... Oh, yeah, no, hang on, there's... Okay, question. Oh, come on. No! Come on, don't do this to me. Yes, it is doing it to me. How far have you fallen, buddy? Okay, actually that's not that bad. So, come on, climb, climb. Okay, so then what's the additional box for? Maybe it's just an additional safety box, just in case. I'm willing to believe that. Oh, wait, hang on. Ah. Don't fall. Okay, so we do actually need the additional box in order to... Okay, so you are gonna Don't fall. Good boy. Good, great. And then we put you here, and then we can climb up. Okay, keep you up. We can climb here. Onto this. Past the railing, which clearly people knew that this was an additional route, given the fact that all this stuff even exists.
Careful now.
Am I? Am I stuck? God damn it. Okay. Well, it is kind enough to push me back here. Have I done...
Still 4 packs left.
Thank you. Well, at the very least, the game is kind enough to do that for me. Don't. Good boy. That's in 3 minutes. Careful. Careful.
Careful now.
And... Thank you. Do we need to take the whole thing with us? I'm not sure.
Seven packs of flashlight batteries now.
Please don't tell me that we did all of that for nothing. Okay, what do we have here? Stahlberg Times. Bergman Group begins work on new freshwater tunnel. Europe's leading underground construction specialist starts boring work on the tunnel. Tunnel system will provide Stahlberg with fresh water and house multiple hydroelectric power plants. Completion is expected in 1983. Oh, this was in 1979. Oh dear. A Swiss-based Bergman Group has started the work on the Stahlberg new fresh water tunnel system. The new tunnel will run from Ilanka to a new waterworks plant under the city center and will feed enough fresh water from Lake Stahlberg to fulfill all demand in Stahlberg city area. This new tunnel will fix all the water-related problems in the city, says Eric Kleinman, CEO of the Bergman Group. The new tunnel will also house several hydroelectric plants built by Hammer Valley Hydro, Stahlberg-based hydroelectric company operating Hammer Valley and the Two Gorges Dam. Let me see. A green wire. The new tunnel is a mistake. Tunnel will cause multiple problems. The water level of Lake Stahlberg will drop noticeably. The tunnel groundwater along the tunnel path will be affected, which might have serious consequences, says Green War spokesperson Daniela Gulbis. Green War has opposed the project right from the beginning, instead proposing that Stahlberg should build a new waterworks plant next to the Plowman's River and encourage the users to use less water.
Fascinating.
At least that's what I'm reading. What I'm also reading is that we have an ad break soon. And with soon I mean now. So you're carrying it. This is now my lucky little conductor. Ah. Well, guess there's not much I can do beyond just hoping. Just hoping. I'm sorry, pay for pizza already. Ugh, that does not look good. It's a good moment to go out and quickly check and see what's going on the Xbox side. See here. Apparently stuff is happening. Don't know what. Don't care. We'll see it later. Anyway, we have. Thank you very much for returning from the ads that we just had. I am gonna keep my lucky little. This is my lucky one. This is my lucky one. I now have a lucky conductor. So I need to do this. There we go. That is purely on Steam's or on Twitch's end. I now have a lucky conductor, a lucky electricity conductor, without which I would not be able to do what I want to do, which is good. Wait, is that seriously? What's up here? Oh, that allows you to go down. Well, let's take the lucky conductor with us. Seems like we can't really. Anyway, I will take a look. I will take a picture of the water in a moment. But we have a lucky conductor.
Rubber boots, I'm not touching that.
There. That's on me. But luckily for me, there was. Did I take a picture of that? I didn't. Okay. Now I have. And this right here, that's just. Okay, that's just one power plant. Oh dear lord, the amount of. This is a level of hazardous working conditions that I'm not comfortable with. Like, let me go ahead and save. I believe this is what this is. So many multiple OSHA violations. It is not even funny. And I wish I knew which OSHA violations, but unfortunately, I don't have that knowledge. Come on. Good point. Okay. Okay, good. So, having done that, and having survived doing that, let us see what's up here. Because if it's good, I want to know. I'm seeing multiple things. That's a crate. Can I can.
Still 6 packs of batteries left.
How about... Well, that works for me. Okay, but the question is... what does it do if I can reconnect everything? Go. There's our little lucky boy. Grab him. See, I knew he was lucky. Got the final one. Assume there's more than one, but yeah. Okay, question. What does this do exactly? Okay. Oh! That opens the door. Right. And we kill the power again. Now we can safely explore what's behind the door. Answer is... oh dear lord, oh yikes, that is so much dynamite! That is door to a gate. Why is this all just lying here? Genuinely, why is this just lying here? I mean, the answer is that no one has decided to come here in ages, because if they had, then they would know never, ever, ever to be near here. Oh, look at that. There you go, our lucky door saved us. Okay, this is normal.
Five packs of batteries left.
Welcome to Stahlberg Steel.
I have 5 packs of camera batteries now.
Well, thank you for the welcome. I guess the next level is gonna be Stahlberg Steel based on that. Okay then, so what we essentially learned is that the Bergman tunnels... there we go, chapter 4, heavy industry of the past. So what we've essentially learned is that this city should not be allowed to continue on. Like, at all. Like, there is nothing every single person involved in this could be fired. Oh, that's some cute art. Future Stahlberg, future, your future, nowhere, no home. The only place to get better future is open sewer. Well, how kind. Okay, can't enter that. Can't enter that. So what do we enter? Okay. Enter! We can enter nothing. That feels wrong somehow. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we can... If there is a way to climb that... then we should, in theory... Is there a way to climb that? Because it does seem as though there's stuff here that I do want to grab. Okay, so that's locked. So it's pretty clear that I need to somehow get in here because I assume there's a key in here. Following this leads us to somewhere outside. So I assume we don't need to go back down. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Found the key. Well. Fuck. That is massive.
Could use some bolt cutters again.
I mean, I assume we don't have to do any, like, actual picture taking, given the fact that we are technically not in... Like, we are technically not in a picture area, right? Like, this is just an abandoned building.
I should probably let the guys at the office know where I am. Great. There's no signal.
Brave Club.
There should be a cell transceiver up in the old steel factory tower.
I do kind of like this image right here of like the new, which is the wind turbines, with the old, sort of like the Stahlberg steel thingamajig. Also, there's apparently a rave club here. Good for them. There we go. That's how I enter. Also decided to sit a bit differently, so I'm might be sounding a bit muffled. Okay, that's good. Anything else here?
That's 6 packs of flashlight batteries.
Alright then. Stahlberg steel collapsed. This is 1981 from the looks of it. Stahlberg Steel's flag carrier files for bankruptcy without any advance notice, leaving thousands unemployed. Stahlberg Steel LLC has collapsed yesterday evening without earlier profit warning or other notice. The company, which has been the capital region's flag carrier for decades, filed for bankruptcy after huge strikes organized by the Metal Workers Union. The MWU started the strikes on Monday morning after 2 weeks of worth of fruitless negotiations. Stahlberg City Council had an emergency meeting late yesterday evening where they discussed how the capital region will survive this loss of tax income with already high unemployment numbers. Yeah, that makes sense. It was the 80s. Another meeting is scheduled to start today at 11 a.m. The situation isn't as bad as it seems, and I assure you we can manage to work this out, says Stahlberg Mayor Adolf Altmaier. Metal Workers Union being blamed. Starbucks Steel hasn't given any official statement about the closure, but the employees federations already blamed the MWU for the bankruptcy. MWU had no real sense of direction with their demands. They had already caused multiple problems with their constant harassing, so it was just a matter of time before something really bad happened, said employees spokesperson George Ives on TV1's interview yesterday evening. MWU said that they won't comment on the matter until the bankruptcy has either been cancelled or probate. Not sure what that means.
Intriguing.
I'm not sure why we would take pictures of it, but hey. Anyway, we've got a goal. Get to the top of this tower. Sounds like a great goal to me.
The old steel factory. This place is abandoned, so I don't need to take any pictures here.
Oh, there we go. That's good to know. Getting a bit of a breather. Surprisingly happy about that. It's a nice way that they let the player know, like, hey, this is pure exploration. Let's see here. Got a couple of floors.
Seven packs of flashlight batteries now.
Good. Good lord. Well. Okay then. Seems our main goal is gonna be to try and escape the old metal works. At least I don't need to look too carefully about things.
That makes 8 packs of flashlight batteries.
The path to the converter hall furnace hall. Rolling hall doors sealed, exterior doors locked. Ladle elevator doesn't work, no electricity, doors to the control room locked. Ore skip doesn't work, goo cellar too dangerous. There should be a door to the converter hall, at least some rooms with useful stuff. It's a death trap with no way out. Someone moved that crane to block the way to the upper levels and broke off some of the bottoms. Don't touch them, electric shock hazard. Alright then, this is also a good moment for me to quickly check once again my microphone. Yep, that is all still working.
Interesting.
I guess we do need to take pictures. I guess mostly in the sense that, like, oh yeah, there are people living here. Okay then. Well, let's just begin somewhere. Okay, so that's locked. I will say though, I've never been in the steelworks before, so If this what it, if this is what the real steelworks looks like god damn, dude. It's just the amount of stuff that you can put in a single factory hall is just unbelievable. Where do we go from here? Oh, there we go, I guess. And there's no way back. Alright, good talk. Good lord. This is just so massive. Like, I don't live in a city with a lot of steel, and where there never was a lot of steel. We were just sort of like, even back in the Middle Ages, it was mostly just a trading up, and it kind of stayed that way. But like, holy... Just seeing the scale of this, like, I assume these were being used in order to make things. Yeah, at the very least we managed to find a way down to the bottom without, you know, dying. So that's a plus. And then, oh, this was then molten. Ah, okay, so this was molten steel. And this was the final part of the process before it was shipped off to wherever and for whatever purpose. Ah. That makes sense. So it would come down from here, like the molten stuff would come down from here, and then it would be slowly formed into the kind of steel beams that you then see in the construction of buildings, stuff like that. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, so something is stuck here. We have no electricity whatsoever, so we cannot move to the middle here. Just kind of looking around, seeing where everything leads. One moment. Just there we go. Just having a serious yawn here. Getting myself some more sugar. I will say if the yawning gets too much, and then we just kind of end it, and I will just stream more infra, like not on Sunday. Actually, save here. This feels like a bad idea. Let's just go. Okay. So this is all deeply dangerous, what we're doing, and I have no idea where we're going in here.
That's 9 packs of flashlight batteries.
That is the gate and the control room. Okay. Good. Got the gate, got the control room. Don't know what use it is or where they even are, but I do know that at the very least means that we are making progress. Hooray! And all that stuff. Okay, let's save again. See if we can make it to the other side. The answer is no. Well, this is why we save. Okay, good. We are out. We've got ourselves some keys. Let's save. Now the main question becomes, what are the keys for? There was the room earlier, but that room has there's a lock on it that I'm not certain we can access from here. At the same time, it does seem to be the only way out. No, that's not entirely true. There's a window here. Oh, there's a light here. Okay. Ah. Okay, good. But curious minds inquire to know if the other door is now available to us as well. We do have an outbreak in 1 minute. Okay, so it cannot be opened from this side. Well, that's at the very least a sign. So we need to go through the middle. Okay then. Go through the middle, I guess. Like, there was, if you want to know just how big this feels like a rather average steel mill. This is, I think, average when it comes towards just how big these things are. Like, and this is 8. Currently in the middle of an ad break, so I'll just go to somewhere. Please don't try to go. Okay, there we go. I can just go in here and just kind of wait out the ad timer.
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight.
So yeah, might go ahead and do a secondary stream of this on Monday because I'm just so tired. I am yawning just constantly. Wait, hang on. Persona 6? No way. No way. There is no way that they announced Persona 6. Hang on. Oh my lord, it has been announced. Oh, you are joking. Also, welcome back everyone from the outbreak. I apologize, but oh my lord, Persona 6 has been announced. I mean, to be fair, it's not much, but good lord, that has me excited. That has me excited, and from the looks of it, the teaser image is a graveyard. Well, that's interesting. But yeah, anyway, we are here, we're doing other things.
Recorded announcement. Attention all personnel. Due to the company's poor economic situation, we are starting co-determination talks about layoffs and employment terminations. All employees are hereby asked to report to their supervisors for the co-determination procedure.
Okay then. I restarted something. Good. I think. Is it a good thing what we just did, or did we do a really bad thing and oh dear lord, everything is gonna explode? Okay, so these are the casters. Which cast? Wow, just insightful commentary over here. Also, I'm saying Monday. I genuinely like if I am gonna be streaming more of this on not a Sunday due to the tiredness that I'm feeling, then it would actually be on Tuesday because I have a bunch of appointments on Monday. Let's not touch anything that I do not know the function of. Let's not jump into anything I do not know the function of.
Recorded announcement. Attention all personnel. Due to the company's poor economic situation,
That
we are
makes 10
starting
packs of batteries for the
talks
flashlight.
about layoffs and employment terminations. All employees are hereby asked to report to their supervisors for the co-determination procedure.
Okay. Caution molten steel, yes, that would indeed
I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
do it. Let me see here. Okay, so that leads back downstairs. Good lord. Okay, can't go there. For some reason we can do this. Maybe it's like another way to enter this? Not sure. Let me see here. So there is to the ladle changer. Well, that did the thing. Oh, wait, hang on, stuff is happening. Stuff is happening. So that is going down. So what does that do? What does that give us that we didn't have before? What, good sir, have you done that we can now do? Does it maybe allow us to... Is there at least something down there? Okay. Kind of trying to think here on what to do, but the thinking is genuinely really difficult because I am just knackered. Not even from streaming, I think it's like I said, I had made a really dumb mistake in the amount of sugar that I drank 2 days ago, and I think that what's happening here is that I am just absolutely utterly tired. So I think, because I'm also just yawning constantly, so what I'll do... Okay, here's what we're gonna do, because we're gonna quit the desktop. Here's what we are gonna do. There's gonna be an additional INFRA stream on Tuesday. Normally we don't do this, because this is a Sunday Sessions game, and Sunday Sessions games are meant to be more vibey, but I've been yawning so much, and I'm just so tired, that I cannot give fun commentary. There is for me no way... At this point, today, Sunday the 6th of June, 7th of June, for me to go ahead and just give interesting commentary when I'm yawning every 5 or 6 minutes. Right now. So instead, we're gonna do an additional INFRA stream on Tuesday. So you get 2 INFRA streams this week, one on Tuesday, one on Sunday. And next week we should be all back to normal. So thank you all for watching. There will be an additional stream on Tuesday. I might just connect the 2 streams into one stream for YouTube. I'll see what I do. Thank you all for joining me today. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for more of this. And what we'll stream the rest of the week, I don't know yet. Maybe I don't even stream. That's the fun of the free spaces. Anyway, have a good night. And yeah, more INFRA on Tuesday.